Lucy, or will I always be what I can say?
Lucy and Daniel, Daniel and Lucy. When we got postcards, that's what it said. And when we sent cards, that's what we put. We were an official item, and everyone knew it. Except Daniel's dad.
And there's the time difference. It's 5 hours between here and Florida.
You're just looking for excuses not to phone him.
I can't just pick up the phone and say, "Hi, Dad, I'm in love with Lucy Sullivan."
Why not?
Because.
Because you don't want to have a conversation with him at all. Because you're being both stubborn and stupid. You ashamed of me?
No. Of course not.
Well, phone him then. Shall we?
I don't think she saw me. Do you think she saw me?
Who is she?
You don't want to know.
Correction, I very much want to know.
All I'm prepared to say is that she's a very dangerous person.
You should see him in the kitchen. Cooker's never been so shiny. Oh, how long's he going to stay for? I don't know. We haven't talked about it. He can't stay forever, though, can he? Well, can he? No, of course not. Not forever. Well, anyway, you and Daniel seem to be getting along nicely, on course. You know, before the 4 seasons have rolled round twice and all that. Hello, credit control.
Lucy. Lovely, kind-hearted Lucy.
What do you want?
I need to speak to you. You're the only one who can help me.
Just piss off.
I've got to go.
Relax, Ivor won't miss you.
Oh, he's hardly speaking to me as it is. Sees me as some sort of fifth columnist.
Leave Ivor to me, OK?
No, that doesn't work. Oh, and remember we've got tickets for the ballet tonight.
Yeah, well, I'm going to be head-to-head with the accountants all day. It may go on.
Problems?
No. Oh, you know the accountants always sharpening their knives. They're looking to cut costs.
Oh, well, tell them to stop our department and the general office duplicating work.
Is that true?
Yeah, we often find ourselves doing the same job.
Maybe I should just stay at home. Leave running New Dawn to you.
Good idea.
Oh, my God, not again.
Listen, please. I'm in such a mess. You've got to help me, please.
You're always in a mess.
No, this is different. Like, look, I don't want to spoil things for you and Daniel. I really don't. I just need some help. I mean, I'm terrified here, Lucy. I'm in so much trouble. Dean, this loan shark, basically, he's going to kill me.
Yeah, well, now you know I'm Megan Felt, don't you?
God forgive me for that. If I could only turn the clock back.
Get to the point.
All right, look. I just need just a wee chunk of cash just to help me get away.
What a surprise, eh?
Look, I know I've been a complete shite to you, Lucy, but there's nowhere else I can turn here. Please.
Why should I help you?
Jesus, Lucy, I am talking life or death here. I'm at rock bottom, Lucy. If I had any scams left, I wouldn't be here.
Got 12, maybe 15 quid at most.
There's a hole in the wall down the road. Look, if you give me this money, I promise you will never see me again.
Now, that's almost worth paying for.
If I could just get to France, I'll be okay. All I need is the price of the train and the ferry. Give me that and I'm out of your life forever. Go on, Lucy. Lovely, gentle Lucy. For the sake of the happy times that we had.
What's going on? What is he doing here?
I don't want any trouble, mate, all right?
Daniel, it's not what it looks like.
Get rid of him.
I will. Just give me a minute.
No. Now. Get rid of him.
Don't tell me what to do.
I want him out of here.
Yes, and so do I. Just let me handle it my way.
Your way usually means this shit gets the better of you.
Look, you're reading this all wrong, mate.
He is actually in trouble, okay? Just let me explain.
What is there to explain, Either he goes or I go.
You're overreacting.
Goodbye.
God, Lucy. How could I ever have let you go? You're so...
Cut the bullshit.
$86.75. That's clever. That's your birthday, isn't it?
Surprised you remember.
It's written in my heart.
Right, 100 quid, and that's it. And if I ever see you again...
Don't worry. You won't.
No!
Shit! Stay there, Lucy! I'll get him!
No! Bastard set me up. He had some bloke hiding around the corner. He's taken my wallet, my card, he knows my PIN number and everything. I'm so sorry.
Oh, don't apologise. What you need is 24-hour attention.
He's going to take that job on.
It's a tough one. I'd do it.
Would you?
Yeah.
Must be mad.
Never been more sane in my life. Lucy, I love you. And that's never going to change.
Are you saying what I think you're saying?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, really.
Well, I suppose you virtually mean it. Say it then.
Lucy Sullivan. Will you...
Marry me, yes. Yes, yes.
Now, if we have the McCaffertys from Derry, we'll have to have the Dohertys. Your Uncle Kieran's a doctor, you know. And then, of course, there's the Galway crowd.
Yes, well, then there's your dad, isn't there? No excuses not to call him, hey, Dan.
May I raise the question of your father?
Well, he'll be giving me away, obviously.
Don't we make it down the aisle?
Yes, well, I don't want Ken doing it, do I?
Saved by the bell.
Oh, I wanted the one who's going out with Leo.
That'd be Charlotte.
I'm Charlotte.
I'm Leo's sister, and we need a little chat. Is it all right if I leave Chloe here? She's not very well.
Yeah, we'll look after her.
See you in a minute, darling.
I know somebody wants to play with you.
I assume Leo has been doing his only 2 questions, let's keep it all a mystery routine. And the we can't use my place, it's too dangerous bit?
You've heard them all, haven't you?
He's not entirely well.
Well, he seems fit enough to me.
Physically, sure. Clinically, he has a psychosis. He has delusions, only mild ones. But his version of reality tends to be a little bit different sometimes.
Well, I've noticed he can be a little over-imaginative, but he's fun to be with.
Yes, he is. It's only a chemical thing, and his pills help when he remembers to take them. But he's harmless.
He's a great guy, and I don't want to dump him, so I'll just have to handle it, won't I?
Are you sure you know what you're taking on?
Yeah. A lovely gentleman with an original line in chat.
Oh, isn't that a lovely sight?
Yeah, we're just minding her for a while. She didn't start the old, it won't be long before you're doing that with your own kids routine.
I wasn't going to. All the same, it'd be nice. God knows I always wanted more children of my own.
And you couldn't have them. And it's all my fault. Look, can we just drop it, please?
No, Lucy. I want to explain to you. It's about time I did. It wasn't your fault at all. You had a brother. He came about a year after you were born. Connor. There's something very wrong with him. He only lasted a few hours. Anyway, afterwards, I was told I couldn't have any more babies. I didn't know where to turn. I was very down. I wasn't always the patientest. I could have been a better mother to you, Lucy. I drove a wedge between us because I made you feel guilty. I'm sorry. If it's any consolation, you coming along was the best part of my marriage.
His name was Connor. It's my granddad's name. He died a few hours after he was born. All those years, and I thought it was my fault. Poor Dad. Wouldn't have helped his drinking problem.
There's a crack that goes right across this ceiling. Looks like the sea. That's the horizon. Those little bumps are the islands. White sand, palm trees, warm water lapping at your toes.
That's my fantasy. I've always wanted to get married on a tropical island.
Yeah, I know. Tell me when you were 10.
Dan, let's go to the West Indies and get married.
Fantasy Island? Your folks would never forgive you.
Yeah, well, I'm not marrying them. You're not going to tell your dad anyway. Come on. Sod the consequences. Let's do it.
Amalgamate us with the General Office.
For efficiency, yes. Look, there are times when the two departments' work overlaps.
But amalgamations generally mean job losses.
Yes. And this one's no exception, unfortunately.
It's all coming true. You and Daniel, Hetty and Mr. Compton, my money, and me. I spoke to my mum. She's invited me to Amsterdam.
Right, everyone. Mr. Compton has made some proposals which may cause problems. But problems are often opportunities in disguise.
Cut to the chase, Mr. S.
He wants to amalgamate us with the General Office, which will mean job cuts.
So who's in and who's out?
Well, I wish I knew. He'll be making his decision in the next 2 or 3 days. Till then, the axe hangs over all of us.
Meridia, you all right?
Oh, that's a silly bloody question.
Might not lose your job.
Oh, it's easy for you to say. I'm not sleeping with the boss.
All right, but the worst comes to the worst. You're good. You'll definitely get another job.
I don't want another job. I want this one with my friends. I don't want to start all over again. Don't you understand what it feels like? It's taken me years to find a place where I was accepted for who I am. You tell your precious Andrew that.
We're trying to keep our private life separate.
Oh, well, as long as you're having fun, what's a few redundancies amongst your friends?
OK, let's race. HBC in 10.
HBC?
Hyde Park Corner.
Yeah, no. We'll never make that in 10 minutes.
Dead easy. It's all on the flat.